Okay, I don't know about you, maybe I'm the only one that has this issue, but with the Mavic Mini, every time I try to put it away, I worry about breaking these propellers. There's a couple of times where I've come really close because they're so flimsy and they're so breakable. And I got to the point where I was frustrated enough to go online and actually order some propeller holders for my Mavic Mini. And I've never used propeller holders before because I've never felt the need to have them. But the Mavic Mini, I think it's a necessity. I've been putting it off and finally I did that. So that's what I want to show you today. I have a couple of them and one of them is okay, one of them is great. I think it's awesome, so I'm gonna show you that. But while I was online, I also did some more searching for some budget things for the Mavic Mini. I like to do that sometimes, find budget accessories for my drones. And so I found a couple of storage solutions that you all might be interested in. So I'm gonna show you those as well today. So let's take a look at some budget accessories for your Mavic Mini. Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel, everyone. Nice to have you here again. If you might be here for the very first time, when you're done watching this video, go ahead and browse around the channel, see if you find anything of interest or value. And if you do, click on that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So first of all, for those of you that come on a regular basis, I have a question for you. What do you think of the lighting? I got myself some RGB lights. I've been kind of putting it off. I was thinking maybe RGB is going to go out of style, but it's really not. It's still pretty popular as it has been for the past year, maybe 2 years. And so I'm kind of digging it, but I want to know what your guys' opinion is because I do value your opinion. I'm going to be experimenting with it over the next few videos. I'm going to be changing up the colors and stuff like that. But let me know what you think. Should I keep them, or they no, get rid of the RGB? But let me know down in the comments. So the first thing I want to show you is this propeller holder. This is from a company called Hellastar. But when I got the package, it actually says Sunny Life on it. It's a little Sunny Life package. Sunny Life makes a lot of budget things for drones. Most of it is kind of junky, but there's some stuff that they have. I'll put a link down in the description for all the stuff I'm going to show you. This one right here, this is a silicone-based propeller holder for the Mavic Mini. I thought it looked pretty good because I've seen them before. And it is pretty good once you get it installed, but the issue is putting this on the Mavic Mini is almost impossible if you have cold fingers. I tried to put it on in the cold, and to get the propellers in that slot and to get this buckled around your Mini is very, very difficult. But once you get it, it's okay. And then the other issue that I had is this little metal piece right here. It comes off quite easily, and so that's very easy to lose, especially if you're out in the field or if you're out in the snow. If this falls in the snow, it's pretty much gone. But once you get it on, it's a pretty good solution. The other reason that this is a good solution is if you have a cutout, like my MC case's hard case for my Mavic Mini, if you have this on, it will still fit in that laser cutout. The Mavic Mini just fits in there perfectly. And if this is on there, it still fits in there perfectly. The other one I'm going to show you here in just a second doesn't fit into that hard shell case. It'll still fit into my PJY Tech case, which is what I usually carry my Mavic Mini in. But if you're going to use a hard case with that perfect cutout in the foam, this one works. This one doesn't. So that's the next one I want to show you. It's so simple. It's just a stretchy piece of hook and loop, also known as Velcro, but it's not Velcro brand. It's hook and loop, and it's so easy to put your Mavic Mini in here. This is why I love this thing. You just set your Mavic Mini on it, wrap it around, and it's ready to go. Everything's protected, and actually it protects the gimbal a little bit too. Like sometimes I forget to put my gimbal guard back on, or I leave it at home or whatever. So it does protect the gimbal guard a little bit if you have it up far enough. It's not going to do the same job as the gimbal guard, but it definitely is some added protection to it. Now, like I said, the disadvantage here, it does not fit into your foam in your hard shell cases, but it'll fit in these smaller cases like it fits into my PJY Tech case that I use on a regular basis. If you haven't seen that video, I did review the PJY Tech case. I'll go ahead and watch it. I'll put it right up here, but this is the ultimate storage solution, I think, for the Mavic Mini because it holds your Mini, 4 batteries, the controller, all kinds of other things up here in this little pouch, and then it's got this extra flap on here. It's weather resistant, so if you leave it out in a light rain, it's probably going to be okay. So anyway, this is not a review of the PJY Tech, so sorry about that. But anyway, this thing is awesome. This is the reason I went online, so I'm glad I got it. I can highly recommend this, and I think it's like $10 or maybe $11. This silicone one is like $8.50 or $9. So if you're going to spend the money, definitely get the Velcro one just because it's so easy to put on. Getting to the cases now, I do have a couple of storage solutions. So this is a budget, kind of a copycat of the PJY Tech case. And this is from a company called YST Fly. I've never heard of them, but they do have a couple of storage solutions on their Amazon storefront, but it's kind of a cheaper version of the PJY Tech, and it's more of a simpler version. Basically, all it holds is your Mavic Mini, 2 extra batteries, and the controller, and that's it. So it's not as weather resistant, so I would not leave this one outside, because if you do, I think the water is going to get on it and it's going to wreck it. It feels like almost like cardboard, and it's a lot thinner than the shell of the PJY Tech case. But for half the price, you know, maybe is a better solution for you. Maybe you don't leave it out in the elements or whatever. The zipper is good. The zipper seems pretty solid. It's just that it's not very crush proof, so I would be kind of concerned if you set anything on top of this. Whereas the PJY Tech case, you could set something on there. It's not going to crush your Mavic Mini. So just an affordable option that I found from YST Fly. I'll put a link down in the description for that as well. Now, this is the other storage solution that I wanted to show you. And the reason I got it is kind of a unique form factor. It's a little pouch right here. And you just zip the top up. It's almost like, it feels like a suede, like a soft suede on the outside. And then on the inside, it almost feels like velour. It's kind of a felt material. Very nice, very comfortable. It's got pretty good padding on it. And this one is minimalist as well, just holds your Mavic Mini and your controller. And then there's room in the top where if you have a couple of extra batteries and maybe your charging cable, you could put that right on top of your controller and your Mavic Mini, and then it'll fit in there. So, and the reason I found this interesting was the shape, and then it also comes with a little carabiner clip, so you can put that on the loop right here. And if you want to snap it onto your backpack, maybe you ran out of room in your backpack and you can keep your Mavic Mini in here. I think this one was like $22 or $23 online. So, just another interesting storage solution for the Mavic Mini. I like to just find silly stuff. I have so much stuff. I really didn't need this, but I wanted to review it for all of you. And then also, eventually I'm going to give some of this stuff away. I think when I reach my 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge giveaway. I have a couple of shelves over there of stuff that I don't even use. And so this is going on that shelf, and then eventually I'm going to give it all away. So be sure to subscribe if you want to be involved in that big giveaway sometime this summer. So if you have any questions about any of these products, let me know down in the comments. Definitely this one I highly recommend for $10. It's the way to go for holding your propellers in place. You don't have to get so frustrated when you put it away. But again, if you have that laser cut foam, hard shell type case, it'll fit in there, but it's going to be really snug. And I would actually be worried about breaking your propellers if you used it with that foam cutout. So, but if you have the PJY Tech case like I do, or any other, storage solution that's not a laser cut, that would definitely be the way to go. So thank you for watching the video today. If I gave you anything of value, click on the thumbs up button, and be sure to subscribe if you're not. Have a great day. And as always, fly safe and fly smart.